Grete from Scandinavian Today. I'm going to make a checkered cookie. It is made with half of the batter has cocoa in it and the other one has vanilla essence in it. And this happens to be Heidi's favorite cookie when she was a child. And she still asked me to make it, so I will make it today. And I'm going to put it in a blender because I think it's easier to mix some of it in the blender. You can also make it by hand. But let's get going with the ingredients. And the ingredients are the following: 2 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar. I have the butter, which is 14 tablespoons or the equivalent 8 ounces of butter, 2 tablespoons of cocoa, and then about a little bit less than a tablespoon of vanilla essence. So let's mix it all up in the blender. First I'm going to pour in the dry ingredients. So here goes the flour. Here goes the sugar. And let me mix it up first. And then I'll add the flour afterwards. And then now I can add the butter and mix that up. Or a blender will also do it a good job if you don't want to do it in a mixer. Okay. So my mixer did a really good job, as you can tell. It's all crumbled in there, the butter, the flour, and the sugar. So now I'm going to work it by hand. Squeeze it all together. And I'm going to divide it into 2 halves. And 1 half is going to have the cocoa in it and the other half the vanilla. So I kept working it into a nice big ball. And now I'm going to cut it in half. Like that. There we go. So in the 1 half I'm going to add the vanilla. And then I'm mixing in the cocoa now in the other half. Of course I have to keep blending, keep kneading so it gets in there completely. And it has to be completely brown. As long as you keep kneading it, it'll get mixed up completely. So now I have 2 pieces. One is white and this has the vanilla in it. And then I'm going to divide those into 2 pieces again. Okay. So cut it in half. And cut this one in half. And then I'm going to roll them. To 4 long rolls. So here I have worked it into 4 rolls, and then I'm going to put them together. There's one brown and a white one on top. And then I put a white one at the bottom and a brown one on top. And then I squeeze them together, and this way they become checkered. And of course now I'm going to wrap them in saran wrap and put it in the refrigerator for several hours. I would say a couple hours at least, because you want it to be cold before you start slicing them. So here we have them. And here I wrap it in the saran wrap. And in they go in the refrigerator. And I'm ready to slice my cookies and bake them. And I'll bake them at 375. Here they go on the baking sheet. And we can bake them pretty soon. And let me slice the rest of it. It's almost done here. So the baking sheet is full, and of course you want to make sure you have a cold baking sheet to put the cookies on. So now they're going in the oven, and I'll check back in about 8 minutes because some of the cookies could be a little bit thicker than the other ones. So I want to make sure that none of them get burned. So here I took the cookies out of the oven. Some of them are starting to get a little bit brown around the edges, so I'll pick those off the tray. The rest of them I will put back in the oven for a couple more, maybe 2 more minutes, and that's it. So let me stick those in here again for another, I would say 2 minutes at the most. So here we have all the cookies out of the oven, and I have 30 cookies, and maybe you can see it, I'm not sure, but this cookie, for instance, has a little bit brown edge, and you don't want it to get any darker than that. So whenever you see they're starting to get a little bit brown like that, that's time to take them out of the oven. And some of them, like I said, I baked for 10 minutes. The rest of them I kept in the oven for another 2 minutes. And now I'm getting them to cool down. So now my cookies have gotten cold, and I want to bite. Good. I took some of the brown part, now I'll take the other part. And their flavoring is a little bit different because one part has cocoa in it, the other part has vanilla in it. Both of them taste good. And please enjoy, subscribe to our channel. Skål! And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.